Hello everyone, this is JPL, back for another reaction video, and today I'll be continuing my reactions through Generation 1 of My Little Pony. Today we'll be taking a look at Bright Lights, another 4-part story. Now for me, it's been a few weeks since I actually recorded the last episode. For you guys, time won't, it's gonna come out on schedule, so nothing's changed for you. I've been recording multiple reactions a week and editing out, so yeah, I'm a month ahead right now, and I had the luxury of just taking a few weeks off to focus on different projects. But yeah, now we're back, and so this should be fun. Bright Lights. What is this gonna be? First thing that comes to mind is theater, stage lights. It could also just be cameras, maybe paparazzi, the bright lights. Is it a story about fame and fortune? I don't know. It's 4 parts. I don't really know if these writers back then had the foreknowledge to write a very complex story based upon fame. Maybe it's about aliens? Who knows? Or stars? Anyway, let's just get into the reaction and see. Bright Lights. Oh, look at that.
I'm a talking little pony. Nightshade is my name. You say you'd like to meet me? I'd say that's a shame.
We got a concert.
Baby heartthrob,
We've got.
sit down. Nightshade,
What? What's with all these weird rabbit? What?
That sparkle in your shoes.
The longer this thing goes, the more we're losing our background audience.
I guess that cooled her down.
I get it. It's a locked
Well,
animate.
I hoisted a perfectly good ice cream cone on you. But I promised your mothers I'd bring you right back. Oh, come on, Megan.
Mothers?
They'll only be gone a minute.
I suppose they would, but who's their
Okay,
mothers?
but come right back. Promise.
Also, this is a public stage. Like Spike and Lickety Split were over there.
Hurry, hurry!
Oh, look at a zebra.
My, what have we here?
Aye. That's
Ah, my fair young maidens, how do you
so different than Sakura. Oh boy.
Baby heartthrob.
He's gonna put these children into slavery, but in the show business.
Gee, are you working show?
Not really. I'm
It's
Nightshade's
Pinocchio.
personal manager. Fine.
This is
How'd you like to meet him?
this is a little too real. Knowing just the Hollywood business world and just everything after this point that came out,
Can we come back and see you tomorrow?
it's kind of iffy.
Oh, sorry. We're moving on right away.
Oh, why
You
have
gotta
to
love those
go?
faces. They're so weird.
Nightshade, perhaps
Oh, Nightshade's under contract.
We won't take long.
He's got the big cotton candy hair like Pinkie Pie.
We're gonna have to go get him, Molly. The rest of you wait for us here.
You know, you could have accompanied the children.
What? Where's my ice cream cone?
Oh, those
Never
little
mind,
scamps.
Split. Come on, guys. Let's go
They
make
took
sure the
all of their
babies
ice
got back
cream.
home all right.
Clearly, that's not what actually happened.
Say, you three don't have any musical talent yourselves, do you?
Oh, I do.
This is getting a little uncomfortable. Why would you hire children? I get it, like, you can exploit them really easily, but, like,
That was very nice. But wouldn't you be
Why?
better off trying it together?
Bright lights, how we love bright
they got talent, it
How
seems.
much better you can do with...
So,
They're not here
I was
anymore.
right.
Nursery.
in some degree, it does have to do with entertainment.
I don't know, but
A little
here's
bit of
the heartthrob
theatrical
lofty.
stuff.
We've got to tell them. Tell us what? The babies are
Now I
gone.
can see why it's 4 parts. You have a villain.
You think they could have been kidnapped by Nightshade? That monster! I'm going to go after him right now.
I mean,
No,
there's no evidence of that yet, but still.
Finding them if we go back to Paradise Estate and organize
Sure.
search parties.
I mean, we know, but
That's
they
right,
don't.
the baby ponies
They're already
always say
calling him a
we're going
monster.
to
He could
find
just be a
them.
genuinely nice
Why
guy.
don't you lead the main search party? Okay, Wizard, you
But we
can carry
know. Is it song time? Sounds like a song time.
Bright lights, how I love bright lights. Pretty to see, shine one on me.
Bright lights. They have a song that's the same name as the title, the episode. Wow. Is that... What is that? Is that knockout gas? It took their shadow? Okay, so Nightshade is in on the plan, so he's a bad guy. Cool, got it. Although I do see a reformation for him, possibly. We'll see by part 4.
You all right, baby?
This arc is gonna age really well.
You've probably just had a little too much excitement for one day.
And this is My Little Pony.
Yeah, Zeb.
What
That's
an
right.
odd-
Maybe you'd all better take a nap.
What an odd place to tell this story, of all things.
Baby Lofty, your shadow!
Yeah, it did take their shadow.
Shadow is gone! All shadows gone!
But why their shadows? Why is that the big important thing to take away?
Hello, I'm Cam Bear, the mayor of Munchterville. How can I help?
Okay, so now we have mice.
Bear, yes or no? We really need to know where he is.
Well, you're not going to find out.
This is a trap. It's a big old mouse trap. How are they not dead?
How will we ever
Oh,
find our baby
she's growing a third leg. Oh, did you see that? Oh,
Nightshade, no thief!
this is an odd plot, but
Shadows, eh? That's some
okay.
No joke, it's true! You laugh, we go home!
Where you going, babies?
Okay. Got these bodyguards.
Shouldn't be out after dark, alone.
Very deep voiced bodyguards. Once again, the ponies are getting captured. They're in slavery once again. How's this gonna work out? I don't know. We'll find out. You know, I am actually kind of glad that I was kind of right on the money about the plot about this. And they're trapped by a mouse kingdom. Why?
Save your breath. They
I don't
won't
really
let us
know.
go.
Do that to the rest of them.
Nightshade is not our friend.
Well,
So you say.
that's kind of dumb.
Hey, I've got it. Mr. Mayor, look at the sick children.
They show up
They can't see
questioning,
their shadows.
have you seen Nightshade? And they're like,
Sick. Nightshade
prison,
must have
all of
stolen
you,
their
death
shadows.
sentence.
That the loss of their shadows being an
That's a
outward
very
sign of
big
some
pony.
loss of
Like,
substance.
her hooves
Please,
are
Mr. Mayor,
thicker
you
than
must
their
let us go.
legs.
What happened?
Ricotta and I will go with you. You'll need our help to get past
Why
the
is the mayor
prisons.
going with them? Send the sheriff, yes, but the mayor? Maybe it's because we're not seeing the big ponies a whole lot. But actually, just from that angle, they look so much smaller.
We're so
Yeah,
glad we found
like
you.
right next to Megan, they're smaller than they were. Now let's see.
His way to his trailer.
Do they have the foresight to give shadows to the other characters? Doesn't look like it so far. Yeah, they don't have shadows.
You. Oh.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, here comes a redemption arc.
Did you?
He made me do it.
I tried my best as a singer there, but nobody came to see me.
These are very odd horse designs.
Then voted in Bright Valley was a smash. Everyone in town was there.
Even the old ladies were
While I was
into it.
singing, Erebus had Zeb steal everyone's shadow.
Zeb. Oh, for Zebra.
My own mother's.
That's a real shame.
That the shadows provided Erebus with energy that gave
There's
him
his
magical
face.
powers. And he used
And he
the
just
energy
looks
of
like a
shadows
bald
to
man
make
with
this huge cloud of energy.
big eyebrows.
And
Okay.
as I
This
became
plot is
famous,
going
more
places.
fans came to see me.
At
Zeb
first
stole
being
more
an
shadows,
allegory
Erebus became
for
even more
child
powerful.
stardom,
His hunger for power is endless.
child slavery, and
Forced to help Zeb
entertainment.
with more and more shadows.
Now it's
Don't
just...
he'll steal my shadow, which would end my career.
something. You know, we have a magic rainbow that we never use because it's too overpowered. So, is Nightshade supposed to be Prince? Just judging from his big poofy hair, his clothing style. He's got purple in his mane, like it's purple mane. Oh, it's kind of late for a song in the episode, but okay. The voices aren't harmonizing together, but sure. It's a cool shot. That's a big mouse. Those are some scary looking horses. Oh, I guess he's gonna get that forgiveness sooner than later, huh?
Mother, can you ever forgive me for what I've done?
No.
Oh, my son, I love you. Possesses their spirit and courage.
How young is
Not for long,
Nightshade?
he doesn't.
Is he like a teenage pop star? Probably is. Meanwhile, we have Harvey Weinstein and his zebra friend.
Never forget.
Capital idea. Capital.
Capital. Capitalism. And a song for it, too.
You see what I see?
There are no shadows at all featured here. The zebra doesn't have a shadow. The cloud doesn't have a shadow. You'd think that they try and emphasize the shadow just for this one episode. Especially when you're singing a song about shadows, you really should emphasize that there are shadows.
As of right now, I quit helping you steal shadows.
Okay. Now what's the plan?
To what you are.
Is it just to tell him off and
That's
then
right, you did. But now I'm making
hope
my own
for the
decision.
best?
That's right. Not only is he quitting, but we want everyone's shadow back, and we want them back now.
Guys,
I can
you know,
afford to let you turn on me.
you've done the exact same method of ordering the villains to do this, and it's ended the exact same way. You told the bees to give back the stone, and they enslaved you instead. What makes you think this is going to be any different? Once again, they're not using their magical weapon that they have. You just punched that pony in the face. So, you call this taking... Oh, I mean, you tripped him, but still. Good job. It's weird that the zebra only has, like, the 5 o'clock shadow for his mustache and not the rest of his face.
You can run, my little friends, but you can't hide.
I believe the term is My Little Ponies. So, I thought it was the mayor and the sheriff that was supposed to be joining the ponies. But now you have the mayor and some mouse and lederhosen.
Now let's go find the others.
I haven't really been paying attention much to the mouse because they haven't really done anything to the plot, but still. You kicked them in their shins. You kicked one of them in their shins and they both fell down.
My darlings, we've been trying to stay away from him.
So, is that the precursor to the Rainbow Dash that we get for G3? Darlings.
Zeb, quickly, bring the satchel.
You know, that looks more like a suitcase than a satchel. Isn't a satchel... Maybe that's a sash. But I thought they were the same thing. A satchel you put around your arm. It's like a messenger bag. That's just like a doctor's bag.
So the shadow satchel.
Now we have another mouse in Lederhosen.
And the longer Erebus chased after us and used up his.
Feels like our characters are multiplying, but I have no idea where they're coming from.
So if we can keep him exerting himself long enough, we should be able to.
Like,
beat
who's that blue
But we need an
pony
army for that.
right there? Maybe I'm not very observant, but, you know, these character designs are just so similar. The color palettes are just so similar that I cannot tell them apart. This is something that will probably definitely get fixed on in later generations.
Now remember,
But for now,
I know it's important.
you have
Now remember, Luffy,
3
stay low
pink
till you get a
ponies
favor.
with
We can't
very
let it find
similar
you.
color palettes.
Counting on-
Oh, well now they emphasize the shadow. When they're just about to take it, let's animate the shadow. Let's see how they end this episode. Are they gonna win? So, if those rats are hanging on the pony, then how is the Molly being hung? Because rats are also, I guess there's more than 2 rats, but still.
Rebellions. Together we can overcome
Megan, I don't know if they can hear you. You're yelling into a valley.
One who stole our
Luckily, they were just hiding in the bushes.
He and Erebus are going to come looking for us because we're the only ones around with shadows.
Well, there's the sheriff.
We better do something. They're here.
Who said that? Also, weren't there 2 other mice in Lederhosen? Where are they? Just by watching, I'm starting to notice that it seems like each episode is probably animated by a different group of people. Because, like, continuity in between each episode is very different. Especially in regards to how they draw ponies. So you'll notice like different colors and ponies being off model. That's why Spike is always so weird in each appearance, because he's hard to draw.
Leave this place, Erebus. Listen to him, Zeb. He's giving me orders. Touch
See, you guys need a better plan than just yelling at them to not be bad.
me, my boy.
Well, now he has a shadow. Look at that.
And you could have supplied me with shadows.
They all have shadows. It's like the ones who actually animated this episode knew what the story was about. Well, now they don't have shadows anymore. Never mind. We were getting so close. The one who did that one shot knew what they were doing.
Go away, don't bother me. You
What is that interaction?
Your friends.
Just like casually walks up to him and then gets shoved away.
I have a surprise for you, Erebus. The Flutter Ponies. They're the army that can defeat you.
The flutter ponies. The flutter ponies.
Ponies, better run and hide.
Okay.
Can sing and sag and zoom,
You know,
up and down and side to side.
yeah,
We are the Flutter Ponies. Now you
the,
can match.
probably the more overpowered characters in this show, the flutter ponies. You know, you gotta wish that they set up the flutter pony reveal better, but you know, as Deus Ex Machina as that ending is, actually I think that's the better way to end this story. Just have the flutter ponies, because yeah, they're a force of nature. He just really likes punching people. And then there's the flutter ponies in their battle formations. They're blowing him away. There's been so many animation errors that just pointing out is just too much effort. It's not even worth it. But I love seeing it.
Nightshade, wonderfulest, bravest hero ever.
Actually the flutter ponies did all that work.
I'm a talking little pony. We won't moonwalk. We'll
What the
never
heck
be
is this? What is this? Just, oh, these faces, that crowd, they're struggling here. And that's the end. Alright, so that was Bright Lights. Certainly a very different story. I was on the money that it was technically based on entertainment. Bright lights being the lights of a stage and show and all that fun stuff. It started out being very bizarre with like the child slavery of stardom, like child actors, child fame, just a lot of parallels that just since this episode came out certainly has made this very interesting, that's for sure. I don't know about the cloud villain, that was kind of something. I do love that the Flutter Ponies were the ones to save the day, even though they did come out of nowhere. But, you know, they utilized one of the resources. You know, they keep forgetting that they have a rainbow heart, so at least they have the Flutter Ponies in this one. You know, they've forgotten the Flutter Ponies for the past couple episodes, so I'm glad to see more Flutter Ponies in this. Yeah, I mean, really this was a mess. Midway through, like, the animators were having a hard time keeping track of characters, like which characters were supposed to be part of the group. Like, outside of the mayor, like, they couldn't keep track of who the mayor was supposed to be joined with. Like, there were multiple different mice that just were there, and they were different for each shot. A lot of them had lederhosen. One of them was just huge. None of them were the sheriff until the very end. The mayor, sometimes he had gloves, sometimes he did not. But it's all fun. I think that this last part made up in the end with just how ridiculous some things got. But it's definitely not their best story. But it's definitely an interesting choice, especially knowing what we know now about the entertainment industry. So, yeah.